Hi everyone, we're going to make our picture of the letter Y for Yancy Yack. So I'm putting the camera like this so you can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and we'll do it together, okay? So what I need for you to do is in your English Language Arts folder, you will be getting out your Y page and the supplies to make your Yancy Yack. So get those out. And then you will also need your crayon box. And from your crayon box, you will need your pencil. You will need a red crayon. And you will need your glue stick. And that's pretty much what we will be using from there. All right, so yours, it might be stapled. It's probably stapled. So just gently pull the bag away from the paper. And let's start by putting our name on the bag. So turn your paper over. And just anywhere you would like, you can write your name. Okay, so I have my name up in the corner. I'll give you a minute or two to write your name. Okay, now our sentence for the letter Y, remember what Y says? Yeah. So our sentence says, Yancy Yack begins with Y. So we're going to fill in the letter Y, and we're going to do a pattern. So it's going to be capital Y, lowercase y, capital Y, lowercase y. Okay? So do you remember how to make a capital Y? We're going to start with a V and then a line down from the middle point. So start by making a V at the top and then a line through the middle. So I'll hold it up close so you can see. So there's the capital. And so the next one's going to be lowercase. Lowercase is a short line, and then a line at an angle, and it keeps going. So there's my lowercase y. So now we're going to repeat the pattern. Capital Y, lowercase y. Capital Y, lowercase y. Okay, so yours should look just like that. Capital Y, lowercase y, capital Y, lowercase y. And it says, Yancy Yack begins with Y. So as soon as you're finished with that, we're going to start making our picture of Yancy Yack. So one thing you need to know about yaks is they have horns, and they're also kind of hairy. They have some long hair. So in your package, let's see what we have. So we have an oval. That's for where his mouth and nose are. So we'll be using that. And here are the horns. So we'll be cutting those out and using those. We have 2 white circles for the eyes. 2 white circles. And 2 black circles also for the eyes. Okay. And then we have a few strands of yarn. And these strands of yarn are going to be used for the yak's hair. Okay. So you can get all those things out of your bag and just put them neatly up here so that they'll be ready for you when you need them. Okay, and you can save your bag and use it for something else. All right, so let's start with the oval. So this is, like I said, the muzzle where the mouth and the nose of your yak will be. And where I want you to put that on your picture, you can look for the side that has the pencil mark, and we're going to put the glue on that side. And do you see where there's a bend in the Y where the line keeps going? Right about there is where you're going to glue your muzzle. Let me show you a little closer. Okay, so let's find the side with the pencil mark and put the glue on that side. That way we won't see the pencil mark when it's glued on. Make sure you put enough glue that it goes all over the oval. And then find that bend, that place where it meets, and that's where your oval gets glued. Okay? All right, then the next thing that we will do is the eyes. So first we'll take one of the white circles. There shouldn't be any pencil marks, but if there are, put the glue on the pencil mark side. And then the eyes are going to go right up here above the muzzle. He looks kind of weird right now, but wait till we get some black eyes in there. Stuck to my finger. Okay, there's our yak so far. 2 eyes and a muzzle. All right, so next let's get our horns and let's cut them out. So remember, it's been a long time since I've seen you cut, but I'm sure you remember. You put your thumb in the small circle on top, fingers in the big circle on the bottom. Always keep your thumb up. Okay, when you're cutting, and just cut right on the line. Take your time. There's no hurry, so we want to do a good job with our cutting. Okay, I have one horn. I'm going to cut the next one. Taking my time, trying to stay on the line, turning my paper as I go. And my second horn. And then you can just throw the scraps away when you have time. Okay, so now for the horns, we want the sides with the lines to be where we glue. So we're going to just set these up first. So find the side with the line and then turn it over. See how my horn curves up? I want it to curve up. I don't want it to curve down. So make sure let's place them and get them in the right place. So it's going to curve up on this side. And then find my other one. There's the pencil mark. So I'm going to turn it over and it's curving up. So that one's going to go on this side. Okay, so when you have them in the right place, you can put the glue on the side with the pencil and glue them on. It's starting to look more like a yak. Okay. All right, when you are ready to move on, we are going to next put the strands of yarn on. So the yarn is going to come right down, kind of like bangs, just above the eyes here. So see where your eyes are? Okay, so you'll probably glue your strands about right like that. So I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm just going to put one piece of yarn at a time so I make sure I get it in the right place. So I'm going to glue that one. And then right next to it will be another piece. And another piece. And I got two there, so I'm going to just do one at a time. And one more. And then my last piece of yarn. Okay, so now he's got some hair. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use our red crayon and we're going to make a smile. So I'm going to make a smile for my yak. And then I'm just going to use my pencil and I'm going to make 2 marks for his nose. So I'll just go here and here. And that should make your yak. Pretty cute, huh? So what does Y say? Y says yeah, yeah, for Yancy Yack. Okay, so you may play this again if you need to help you make your yak, but I'm sure you're going to do a great job. And if you could hang on to this, maybe make a new file or put back in the envelope the work that you have done, and somehow I will get that back from you and I will add it to our alphabet book. Okay? So do a good job and keep it in a safe place so that you can give it to me sometime, and then I'll finish your books for you. Okay, happy making your Y. Bye.